Dance Floor Radio.
Vibe FM.
I think it's very important for a DJ to stay relevant by paying attention to the youth. Youth is what runs the world today, young people. And I think as a DJ, as a producer, you must pay attention to what the kids are listening to. I mean, it's okay to educate also. So I think it's a little bit of both. You educate from where you came from, and then also give them a little bit of what they like and what they want and what's current right now. I think it's a very fine line, but you must be able to walk it in order to be successful, at least to stay here for a long time. There's many people that will come and go in this business. Somebody will be here for 5 years, others will be here for 15. The ones that will be here for 15 to 20 years do this. They walk the fine line in the middle. I think I've done okay. What first drew me towards production? I think it was all the records that I grew up listening to. Anything from Earth, Wind & Fire, Steely Dan, to, Kiss. I mean, even rock stuff, AC/DC, and then Chic, with Nile Rodgers. And I think it was just a bunch of different influences, and music has always been that for me. It's always been my escape, and nobody's yelling at you when you're playing music. It's you. It's your relationship between you and the thing that you're making music with. Everywhere. I could be in Brazil and listen to Brazilian music, carnival stuff, and you'll get inspiration for a record. Inspiration comes from anywhere. It could be from a conversation you've had with somebody. It could be from a sound that you heard in the street that reminds you of something. Music tends to be something of a melody that reminds you of something that feels good or feels sad. It draws an emotion. And so that's what I like to do. I like to play with emotion. It depends what kind of record you're doing. There really isn't a set way per se. Sometimes I'll start with maybe a keyboard part. Maybe I was playing around on the piano one night and I came up with a nice riff, or maybe there's a sound that I was playing with on my synthesizer and it sounded cool, and I'm like, whoa, this would be cool. Let's put a kick to it. Generally speaking, even the vocal records that I do, they tend to begin something as a keyboard part that I'm playing, like Hey Hey began as a keyboard part, and then I started singing, just an ordinary day, while I was playing the keyboards. So there really isn't a set method, honestly, but sometimes it's mainly the keyboards I start with. I normally don't like to work with renowned artists, with people who are really huge at the moment. I think it detracts away from the record. I personally feel that the record should speak to you, not who's on the record. I don't believe having a name on a record is important. I think if the song is well written, and you're singing the song, then my point was made. You're listening to my record. You're listening to the song. You're singing the song. You're not singing it because it's this person or that person. You're not buying it because it's that person. You're buying it because you understood where I was coming from. You understood the lyrics made sense to you. They touched you. And that's what I believe in. No. I don't really. I am one to let the music speak. I am one for the lyrics to speak. Some people tell me, oh, that's not cool, you should maybe do something with big artists. But I believe then it's not me. I believe the story is about them. And I don't want the story to be about them. I want the story to be about my music. Yes. Learn how to write songs. not tracks. Tracks aren't forever. Tracks come and go every day. This is what a lot of people don't realize. The tracks you hear yesterday will be gone in 6 months. There'll maybe be one that's relevant, that makes a lot of sense. That'll be a hit. You know, you'll always have a Knights of the Jaguar. You know, you'll always have a Big Love. You'll always have, you know, a David Squillaci, you know, record. You know, one of those huge, you know, like Cubism. You'll always have one of those records that blow up. But they're one out of 1,000. You know, they're one out of 10,000 that come out during that year. If you learn how to write songs, you learn how to write something somebody can sing to. It's an amazing thing. You're touching on somebody's emotion. And I think that's what's missing in today's music. People who know how to write songs, who know how to write lyrics that count. The difference is, excuse me, lyrics. Lyrics and them not being so cheesy that you can't sing them. I mean, listen to the songs you sing. I mean, what are the songs you sing? And they always stay there. See, a song is a song that gets in your head and it always stays there, and you sing it. You don't hum it. You don't go do 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 do. You don't go into a record store or go online and say, "I want this record that goes do 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 do." It's freaking ridiculous. You know what I mean? But you will sing a song that you know. You will sing the lyrics to a song you know because it touched you. I think I walked that middle again, you know. I'm not too commercial. I'm not too underground. I kind of walk the middle. Sometimes I'm underground. Sometimes there's records that I do that are very deep and underground. There are other times that I do a record that tends to be a commercial success, not because I wanted it to be, because when I did Hey 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 was an underground record at first, you know. But I can't control if it goes commercial. That's not my control. I can't control the cheesiness factor of making a record where you hear it and you go, "Oh my God, that's commercial." You know, I can control that. You'll never hear me do that. You know, a commercial record like that. That's just not gonna happen. Sorry, man. You know, it tends to be who you are. And I tend to be the person who likes to sing songs. I like songs that stay in my head. So that's why I can walk the middle. Of course. That's what this was. They were hungry. They were young kids. And I wish I would have had the opportunity when I was that young for somebody to take me in and say, "Come on, I'm going to show you the ropes and have fun. This is life. You have a talent." You know, nobody ever did that till I got older, till Kerry saw it. So I didn't want the kids to go through their whole life waiting 20 years and maybe they made it, maybe they didn't. These kids were talented. They're amazing. They have a lot of talent. So I just said, come on, why not? Life is short. Why are you taking secrets to your grave? Who are you saving them for? When you're dead, you're dead. Okay, so you know all these secrets. You know how to make records. You know how to do this bass drum and this kick like this. You know how to use a special EQ. You know how to do all these kind of different tricks in your DAW. Who gives it? Who cares? You can't take it. You can't take it with you. You can't take it with you. So my thing is sharing. You share with the world. The same way I share my music with the world, I should share the opportunities that were given to me with the world.